My name's Trish Owsley. My profession is I'm a licensed clinical counselor with a supervision designation. I'm also a licensed independent chemical dependency counselor. So ACE is an acronym for Adverse Childhood Experiences. And there was a groundbreaking study by the CDC and Kaiser Permanente. 1995 to 1997 is when this study took place. And it outlined 10 questions that we typically ask. I ask it in a clinical sense when I'm doing assessment. It's used in a hospital setting, it's used in school settings, a variety of settings, but clinically speaking, I will do this at assessment. And it asks things like, has anyone in your family growing up ever sexually touched you? Or has anyone in your family attempted or completed suicide? Has anyone in your family suffered from mental illness? Did you feel loved growing up? Did you feel like you were taken care of growing up? And I'm paraphrasing there, but that's the gist of what the ACE questionnaire outlines for our clients. Believe it or not, a lot of our clients care about the science. You know, they don't want just someone saying so, they want proof as to, okay, why does this matter so much? So the ACEs is really the first time as a clinician we've been able to give our clients a reason, like science says, we've measured this, as to why mental health is so important, because the ACEs has scientifically proven it can lead to chronic health conditions in adulthood when you experience some of these traumas in childhood. It's been linked to things like heart disease, diabetes, and other chronic health conditions. For me, learning about the ACE study was really one of the first times things really clicked for me as a therapist. I could really see the link between mental health and addiction, for instance, but there's a lot of other implications. I was specifically a program director in a jail services setting. So I was working with local jail facilities, working with inmates, and I began to see clinically things in a different light. I was able to say, okay, maybe this can explain some of the criminal behavior. But now that I'm in private practice and working for the Recovery Center, which is a community nonprofit mental health and addiction agency, now I can actually teach that to staff too that I supervise. And I feel like the ACEs gives us a more comprehensive outlook on our clients, not just addiction, not just mental health, not just trauma, but it gives us a way to really be more integrative. And I think that that's the most evidence-based that science has given us to date. The ACE study says, if a person has three or more, they're 3 or more yeses on the ACE questionnaire, they're more at risk of developing these long-term medical issues. My own is a 4. And so I'm a therapist. So it just says how normalized saying yes to some of these questions really are. And I wouldn't say I had a bad childhood. It's just things happen. Things happen to all of us. Oprah and Dr. Bruce Perry wrote a book called What Happened to You. So trauma-informed care really shifts the blame from why are you the way that you are to what happened to you. And I think that's really important.